MLK realized that a really good way to waste transistors would be to take computing away from the IT guys. Now, how would you do that? Well, the answer is you would put cartoons on the screen. You would waste transistors on profligate, silly eye candy on a screen for the sole purpose of making computers easier to use. And that would bring you the graphic user interface and the Macintosh and today's computing environment. And today, every one of us has computers in our home, on our, in our pockets, all around us, because we're wasting transistors on making them accessible. And this particular poster, I think, this particular picture should be on the cubicle of every office, every cubicle in Silicon Valley, because this is everything that we got right and wrong about technology. This is the cover of the 1964 Neiman Marcus catalog, and this is the world's first home computer. It was called the kitchen computer by Honeywell, and this is what the IT guys got right and wrong. Now, first of all, here's what they got right. They understood one aspect of Moore's law, which is that it was going to make computing smaller and cheaper, and I'll even say more stylish, and that it would be technically possible to have a computer in the home. What they couldn't figure out is why anybody would want that. What would you do with a computer in your home? And so they assembled focus groups, and they whiteboarded it, and they sat around the conference room and the table, and they puzzled and puzzled and puzzled, and eventually, these white guys in the room decided that the one thing that you could do with a computer in the home was recipe card management. And so this is a kitchen computer. As you can see, it has an integrated cutting board. It didn't sell. As a matter of fact, history does not record a single one of the $10,600 kitchen computers ever selling. Part of the problem is that the only way to input was with toggle switches on the front. So if you wanted your recipe card, you'd have to toggle switch the code for that recipe in hexadecimal, and it would then give you an answer in hexadecimal as well. So small UI issues there. But what's interesting about it is today we do have computers in every home, and we have found, and by making computers easier to use, we have done something really important, which is to allow us to figure out what they're for. Today, we do a million things with computers. We invented the web, we play games, etc. But interestingly, the one thing we don't do is recipe card management. The lesson from that is that technologists are the last people to tell us what technology is for.